We're back, baby.
Oh, we are so back with episode 177 of the podcast.
Wow.
Dane Lainey Wilson is married. How are you dealing with that bad news?
Did she get married over the weekend?
I guess so. I didn't know she was engaged. Did you know?
Stop the pod.
I know. I knew this would have been. I'm surprised it wasn't in your grind your gears, but
I didn't. You just told me.
I shed a tear. I'm like, oh no, Dane doesn't
love her.
know.
I don't know.
Hey, she's a married woman. You can't
I
love her
love
anymore.
her.
You can't love her anymore. She's married.
I still love her.
You're not allowed to think about her or see her ever again.
That's crazy.
I'm sorry about the bad news. But on the bright side of things, I
Mr.
did
Brightside.
start a new job last week.
Finally.
Dane is getting some new fans for the pod, and we're going to go through some would you rather questions later on. So you'll want to tune in again to episode 177 of the pod.
Samuel's allergic to peanuts, and he just slammed some peanuts. Happy birthday, Samuel.
My throat is closing up as we speak. I don't
Good for you.
know why I do this to myself. I know like almonds are like raw almonds are bad for me, and they make me feel like I can't breathe. And like raw carrots randomly do it.
I like
a few other things. I didn't realize that Planters peanuts also make my throat slowly close up. So if the pod is short this week, you know why.
If it goes inconspicuously to just Dane talking for a while.
that'll be when I'm laying on the ground gasping for breath.
But the pod goes on.
The pod does go on because we need to get this episode out on Monday.
Yes.
And if you're listening right now, we did it.
We did do it.
We did do it. So congratulations to all y'all listening to us. But while Lainey Wilson is married, which is very disappointing to you,
Rip to everybody.
I also have some other breaking news for you.
Again?
Are you ready for this?
Yes, I'm ready.
Keenan A. Smith is moving back to Kansas City.
What?
I know. I met up with him finally to give him his second place T-shirt.
Oh my goodness.
Over at home, and he's like, "Hey, I'm also moving back to KC."
No.
Haven't told Dane yet, but it'd be fun if you told him on the pod.
No. You can't move to Kansas City.
That's what he said.
That place is a wasteland.
I know.
Patrick Mahomes is from there. He's a bum.
And also, so I got him his shirt, his second place shirt, and one of the first things he said was like, "Dang, you're tall." I'm like, "Yeah, I am."
He does say that.
And then as I was leaving, after we had like a short conversation, and he was like, "Hey, maybe I can get on the pod before I leave or whatever else," he texted me, and he was like, "I forgot to say, as you got here, I was going to yell out, 'I've never done a drug deal like this before.'" But he forgot. And I was like, that's a good thing because there's a cop right by my car.
That would have been really funny.
Because he met me outside, and I was like,
Cash me outside. How about that?
and again, I've never met him. Like, we've talked about him. I've seen like pictures, but I didn't know exactly what to expect. Big dude as well.
Did you expect him to be
solid.
black?
I had a good idea based on the pictures.
He didn't think you'd be black, Keenan.
But very solid handshake. Nice guy. I'm hoping the shirt's treating you well so far. It was our last double XL.
Yeah.
Sorry for saying your size on the air.
That's crazy.
But if anyone else wants a shirt, again, to match Keenan or
Kids.
Dane or myself or many others, you can get a extra large or a large. Those are the only sizes we still have in stock.
Wow.
But Keenan wanted me to break the news to you.
Unreal. Keenan used to be one of my coworkers that we worked with at the Evil Empire Company.
Yeah, the Evil Empire.
If you will. And then all of a sudden, Dane gets going into ministry. Keenan always has two jobs and is always working. He's got a kid. He's got a wife. I remember he was talking about getting married, and then one day he just goes, "Hey, I went down to the courthouse," and or maybe he told me he was going to go to the courthouse, but he goes, "Yep, went to the courthouse. We're married now." And I'm like,
shout
sick.
out. Do I need to give a speech
good.
right now? Like, I am your best man.
I mean, we did a lot of things at the Evil Empire Company.
Yeah.
And a lot of it included being personality hires. And
Yeah.
so,
I can see it. Knowing both of you now, I can understand the personality coming through.
Well, and here's the thing. Anybody can beep bop, send an email and do work. Oh, congratulations. Not everybody can keep a culture.
Yeah.
Not everybody can set the tone.
Not everybody like, hey, never done a drug deal like this, and make some people feel awkward, but it was a good time.
And have group stretches in the morning.
Was it just you two, or did you lead it for others as well?
It was our whole team. And then the COO, his name was John, would come in, and he would see us and be like, "How you guys doing?" And we were like, "Wow, stretching before the day starts." It would legit be from like 8 to like 8:15,
8 to 10:45. Yeah. First half of the day, you got to be ready for the last half of the day.
Oh yeah, and then you got to plan around lunch, and then anything past 2 is basically tomorrow's work.
Yeah.
So
you have a good few hours right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a good working window that you can work with there.
Yeah.
And so that was us working together. And then now, Rip, you're moving back to Kansas City, which means you probably quit the job.
I don't know yet. All I know for sure is that he is moving to Kansas City. I can't remember the exact timeline. I'm sure he'll hear this right now and he'll text you, Keenan, please text Dane. But maybe you'll text him before any of that happens.
Unreal. No, I have to wait because it's for the pod.
That is true. I also mentioned last week that I was starting a new job this week, which was last week. And most of the week was just like training and everything else. Everybody was super cool. I already knew a lot of people who worked there, including Jiggly Jake.
Jiggly Jake.
And Baby Bank's dad also works there.
Reverend.
Among several other people that I either know of, or go to church with us. I didn't even realize it.
Oh, yeah. Tons of people work there.
Yeah. When I had to ask, they're like, yeah, I go to church. I'm like, where do you go? They're like, Hill City. I'm like, what's time? Like 9:30 or 11 or 5. I'm like, yeah, I've never seen you, but we go to the same church. So that's cool. But overall, solid first week. The highlight for sure of the week was learning that they have a very good food spread. Yeah, very much so.
Like snacky snacks?
Yeah, I didn't know. Again, I've only ever worked at like one real job that wasn't like a brief summer camp stint or being a brief assistant
bathroom
coach.
attendant, yeah.
Yeah, the bathroom attendant. I don't talk about that one often. Also, my throat is closing up, so I 1 second. I got to breathe.
Not sensitive, isn't it?
Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I just had to make sure it wasn't completely closed.
Figure it out over there, Mr. Peanut.
Okay. But getting back to the snack situation, I didn't know what other corporate businesses would have in this realm.
Yeah.
I was shocked.
Yeah.
In a good way, because they had Uncrustables for free for days.
What kind of Uncrustables?
They had strawberry and grape.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
It's everything I've ever wanted.
They had Jimmy Dean's breakfast sandwiches and items.
Those are pretty good.
I didn't eat any this week, but I'm like, that's a good option.
Yeah.
In the future, they had cheese sticks for days.
Cheese sticks are good.
They had beef sticks, which was awesome. They randomly had hard-boiled eggs.
Okay.
If you need some protein, get those eggs in you.
Did somebody make them, or did they buy them that way?
They're hard-boiled, like in a giant package. I think they are big fans of Costco.
Oh, yeah,
is my
I can see
guess.
that. Somebody goes to Costco.
But yeah, just so many, and that's on top of like they had like packs of gum you could just grab if you just need a pack of gum.
Free
like
pack of
several
gum's
other
crazy.
like various snacks, and then their drink fridge was like Powerades, grape juice, apple juice, sodas.
I love apple juice.
Etc. So
Mountain Dew.
I don't know. They may have had Mountain Dew. I didn't drink any soda this week. I did I did a lot of apple juice, grape juice, orange juice.
I love apple juice. Orange juice is okay.
Yeah, but I mean, if it's free and it's there and it's helping you get your job done, I'm like, go for it.
Apple juice always helps me get the job done.
I know.
And I've always said that.
I was ecstatic, to say the least. And on top of starting this new job, all of a sudden I have a little more time on my hands, which is good because I've been to the gym a lot this week. And I think between the amount of time I can go to the gym now and all these protein snacks, I'm gonna be shredded.
You're gonna be huge.
Yeah.
But then also you're gonna get jiggly like Jake.
No, because I'm going to the gym and getting muscular as well.
Working there is how he became jiggly.
Yeah, but I'm not going to go down that route. I saw what my future could be, and I'm going to go the other way. Yeah. I'm kidding. Jake, you're awesome.
Jake is jiggly.
Jake doesn't listen, but in case anyone else listens, he'll tell Jake is awesome. We're just joking.
Jake doesn't know anything about the pod and slanders the pod. That's the worst part.
He lives with the co-host of the pod, but knows nothing.
And I tell him about
he gets trashed more than anyone.
And he said he doesn't need to listen to it because he lives it.
Yeah.
I said, that's not true. You don't live it at all.
This is why I started the new job. I needed more content about Jake.
Jake bought a new truck.
You can't see. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, he drove it to work on Friday.
Buys a new truck, buys new houses, buys everything.
Yeah, he's literally working at the house with the new truck right now.
What kind of truck do you get?
It was a 1995
new truck. You said
no. Well, I mean new to him.
Okay,
new to him truck. Yeah, not brand new. Yeah,
he has said a new truck.
But whenever I say new, it means 30, you get it
31 years old.
Yeah, it's 31 years old, just like yourself.
Not true. That is, I mean, so you got a work truck.
Yeah, kind of, sort of, but it's like an older kind of vintagey truck.
Yeah, I mean, if it's 95, it is a little vintagey.
It's a
Ford
F-250.
Yeah, probably.
250,
Yeah.
With 2 entrances to the gas tank. One gas tank, 2 different sections.
That's cool. It has 2 different
Same
entrances.
side though. You couldn't put one on the other side.
Is that one of those trucks that has the nice little seat right next to the driver where you can get all close and cozy?
Yes, it only has a front row, and then it can fit 3 people in there.
We need to get 3 people in there, so one of us can sit really close to him. How you doing, Jake?
Yeah, I want to touch Jake.
What?
In a friendship way.
Yes, in a friendship way. But yeah, overall, very solid first week. Looking forward to seeing what the future looks like there. But I'm also looking forward to getting completely shredded with all those snacks and times to work out. So that's pretty cool.
You're going to get extra jiggly.
No. We already went over this. No. Then also, it was my birthday this week.
Wow. Yesterday was your birthday. May 15th.
Dane.
31 years old.
Not
he
true.
He looks good.
Still not true. So I'll get into this a little bit more later, and I guess briefly now I can. So on top of it being my birthday, you all know that I love my free birthday coupons.
You don't love it. You're obsessed with it.
I'm obsessed. I have an issue. It could be an addiction to some, including myself.
It's okay. It's a family issue for you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I had talked about last year, Seven Brew is one of the places where... So I looked into it, and I guess technically you're maybe only supposed to get like 1 free drink, give or take. But at the same time, they don't really track it.
Right. How could that?
So, because you're usually just giving them your ID, and you're like, it's my birthday. And they're like, oh, so cool. What are you doing for your birthday? I'm like, getting my free drink. What do you do next? Going back to work. And like, oh, that stinks. That was the common conversation going on.
Getting my other free drinks that I'm stealing from you.
But yeah, you show them your ID. They give you any drink you want, any size you want, any variations you want in there. They did not put the gold bars in. That was unfortunate.
Not the gold.
But everything else you wanted, they would do. So last year, I believe I went to 9 different Seven Brews.
Only 9?
But also last year, I didn't work on that day. I took off. But then this year with training and everything else, I had to work. So I'm like, will I even be able to match this? It'll be difficult.
You will match it.
I did get 1 during lunch. Perfect. So that knocked 1 off the list.
Yeah, I had to go get it.
Right after work, before I had the birthday dinner with the fam and everything, I was able to get, I believe, 5 more, which put me up to 6 currently.
Guys.
Yeah. So I was at 6, and then had the dinner, open gifts, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And I was like, well, there's time. I still want to break my record.
Of course.
So drove around with Lauren because I needed someone to help hide the drinks or whatever else.
Who is your lady friend?
And got up to 7, got up to 8, got up to 9.
Yes.
And then I went to the 10th location. I gave them the ID and everything else. Wow. And they were like, have you been here today? I'm like, yeah. Like, well, you're only supposed to get 1. I'm like, that's not good. But they were then like, but you have a free drink on your account randomly. I'm like, I had no idea about that. So I'm like, I guess I'll just use that to get the 10th. So I had 10 with an asterisk, but also I wouldn't have known about that free drink otherwise.
What kind of drinks did you get from here? Were they all energy drinks?
So I was nice. I wasn't thinking about myself through this whole time. I was texting like all the family members, like, what do you want? Because that's what I am. I'm a thoughtful person on my birthday.
You didn't text me. What do I want?
Are you family?
Yes.
You are. You're a brother in Christ. So I think during the day, if I think about this right, so for lunch, I got a smoothie, which I drank myself because I also went to Starbucks, which is another spot you only get 1 free drink. So I got a coffee there with 5 shots of espresso.
Unreal. Starbs, you white girl.
Yeah. Pistachio latte, 5 shots of espresso, feeling good. And then it paired well with my massive smoothie I had from Seven Brew.
Perfect.
And then afterwards, let's see if I can get this in order or somewhat. I know I got Rebecca 2 different strawberry refreshers, which are like energy drinks. So that's 2. I got Daniel, I think a brunette, a cold iced brunette.
Oh.
Usually I get the hot brunettes or the hot blondies. No ice, obviously. No ice. But yeah, he wanted that cold brunette, I believe, or cold blondie. I don't know. So that makes us up to 1, 2, 3. That's 4. And then my brother David, he got like kind of like a frappe type drink. I don't know what they called it. It was like a blended something or another.
A blended.
Rachel also got some sort of refresher type drink. I don't know what it was.
Raquel.
And then let me think. I already said Rebecca. My parents wanted a smoothie to share, so that was nice of them.
That's cute of them.
And then from there, and then Lauren wanted like a soda. She wanted a soda, and then I did get 2 of the 10 drinks for myself.
Okay.
Nope. That's not, the math isn't mathing.
Math's not mathing.
No, it is. I got a tea for
Dang it.
myself, and that was one of them. And then I also had one last one, which was an energy drink, which I am drinking now. So I got 3 of the 10 for myself, 30%.
More.
I think that's valuable.
You need more.
That is valuable in myself being so nice to everyone else.
Invaluable, if you will.
Yeah. So did hit 10 with an asterisk. If you try to go to 7 Brews in the future, if you have those around you, just don't give them your phone number. I think that's the way they're able to track it easily. If you just show the ID, you're good. So don't make an account with them. Whatever you do, don't make an account, because if they ask for your phone number, like, I don't have an account, I don't really want to give it out, but here's my ID, you'll for sure get the free drinks at each spot.
Yeah.
It's just when you go back a second time, that's when it can get a little iffy. But if you don't give the phone number, you're fine. If you give the phone number, you could be.
That's when they point at you and they're like, wait a second.
Yeah, you look familiar.
You look like somebody who's been here before.
Yeah. But then at one of the locations, I was talking to you earlier, this person, I guess she had just graduated high school. We were talking. She was like, how old are you? I'm like, 29. Like, you look like you're 20. And I'm like, thank you. I really needed that.
You look like a child, is what she said.
It did make me feel good about myself. And I did cry a little bit. So I was happy for those friendly words
from the Peanuts.
From you, 7 Brew employee. Thank you. If you're a fan of the pod,
we salute you, 7 Brew employee. Making the drinks all day.
Yeah. But that was essentially the birthday. Had brats for dinner with the fam.
Brats.
Had some strawberry cake that my mom made. That was nice.
Big or small.
And then got various gifts. I told my mom, I think around Christmas time, I was like, hey, I kind of want more randomness in my gifts, because I get a little tired of just telling people, hey, here's exactly what I want. And then you open it up and you're like, cool, this is what I told you to get me. So I did
which is great.
Which this time I did get a little more variation. I got some random Star Wars Hot Wheels kind of out of the blue. I got a Christmas Lego set, which was nice. I got a Christmas Story. You know how he wears the pink like a bunny suit in that movie?
I've never seen that movie.
It's with Ralphie. You've probably seen the picture of him in a pink bunny suit. Maybe. I got a pink bunny suit scarf.
Oh.
Which was a little random.
Also bunny suit?
Yeah. And then several other items. Overall, pretty cool. Got a Chick-fil-A board game.
Oh.
Don't even know what that entails, but it should be fun. But yeah, very random, but also good gifts, thoughtful gifts, stuff she thought I would like. And then
random.
I did tell Lauren what I wanted, and she got me this really cool red professional feeling football. But what happened to you this week?
Nothing happened to me this week.
Yes, you have notes.
Skip to the next segment.
What happened?
I want to give a special shout out to all the NCA kids who are listening right now.
Yeah.
If it's you, if your name is Katana, hello.
What's up?
If your name is Jillian, hello. Bonjour.
Yes.
If your name is Elise and you're listening, come up to me this week and say, the Mongoose runs at midnight. And that's all I know that you listen to. All of you. If any of you comes up to me and says the Mongoose runs at midnight, that's how I'll know you listened.
And also, if you're listening, hello.
Hello.
And again, I think you've been subscribing on Spotify or Apple. If you've not, please do that. And then if you want to, go on Apple and leave us a written review. Be kind of cool. We'll read it on the pod.
These are all kids that found the podcast after they figured out that I had one. And they're kids that are at my other job. Yeah. And they think I'm funny or something like that.
That's
so
pretty cool.
Here we are.
And because you think he's funny, tell all of your friends. We need all of them. Let's get, we want 100 5-star reviews on Spotify. I think we're at like 68. Help us get to 100.
No,
however you can. And then tell Dane when it's done.
No, don't tell me at all.
Thank you for your service. Back to Dane.
We also filmed Lyco videos this week.
Hey.
So youth ministry videos.
Yeah, you're on top of a building.
I was on top of a building. So the first video started out where we were going to eat 100 Swedish fish in 100 seconds. And I
Together or like solo?
Separately. Me versus Kyle.
No way.
Neither of us finished it. I also cheated.
There's no way you would eat 100. That's one a set. No, like, what do you eat, like 20?
I don't know how many I ate.
Nowhere near 100.
I say that because I counted out 100 each and then put them on each plate. And instead of me eating all of them while he was devouring his, I took some and threw them over my shoulder.
Gosh, dang.
So I don't know how many I ate, actually.
Did he realize you threw him?
No, he didn't in the moment.
But it's video recorded, right?
Yeah.
So people will see it and then he'll
Yeah.
realize, like, oh my word.
Well, there's a punishment now. So I admitted on camera that I cheated, blah, blah. He goes, how'd you eat so many? I don't know how you did that. And I was like, well, I threw some over there. And you could definitely see where I threw them.
That's good.
And then, so I have to do the punishment, which is I have to eat Swedish fish with every meal that happens at summer camp that day. Second video.
Okay.
This video was knocking over cones from actually, it ended up being 50 feet away because 100 feet away is much further than you think.
Were those the ones from Dunshire?
Yes, the
Okay.
cones from Dunshire.
Yep.
And so none of us hit those, so we both had to do the punishment for that one, which is jump in the lake with your regular clothes on. So that's going to be crazy.
So you have to wear a full suit?
No.
That's
but
what
yes,
you wear on a daily basis.
at summer camp.
You're very professional. Dan.
I'm very professional. Third one is where you saw what I was doing.
Yes.
I was on the roof
Yes.
of our youth building, and we were throwing footballs into a basketball goal 100 feet away.
18 stories high.
2 stories
Oh,
high.
okay, two. Okay.
And neither of us actually made it in the goal, but
How? How long were you up? I feel like you could have made it.
we threw. I don't know how many we threw. It was definitely far enough. It just wasn't accurate enough every time.
I would have loved to take part in
It's
that.
crazy. But people were driving by, and we were pretty close to the road, and some of them would hit the ground and roll into the road towards the cars.
How many people did you have trying to retrieve the balls?
2.
That's an issue.
I know. Which
you probably needed like 4.
I was thinking like 10.
Well,
But-
I figured you probably didn't have 10 to
No,
work
not
with.
to spare. It was really 2 because I asked them for their help, and I was like, "You guys can catch footballs, right?" And they're like, "Yeah." One guy could not catch.
Oh,
footballs.
you threw a football.
Yes.
I thought you were throwing basketballs.
No.
Football's a lot harder to make in a basketball hoop.
Oh yeah. The basketball would have been a little bit harder, but also it would have been weird to like shoot it. And so I was like, I don't want to fall off the roof, so let's just throw footballs.
I guess you are. Yeah.
You can kind of stand stationary.
Yeah, actually, that would be sketchy.
Yeah, to run, jump, and then do that.
How?
From the
Because
roof.
how close do you think you were to the edge?
We were like, it was probably 4 feet away from the edge. So
Yeah,
it was,
I did see the picture. I'm like, this looks a little sketchy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
In the picture, it looks more sketchy than what it actually is. Who would you get the picture from?
It was on. I don't know if you posted it.
It wasn't on my story, but I know
Some,
whose
it was
story
one of the stories. I
Yeah.
remember seeing it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Jay.
Yeah. On Jay's Instagram.
Yeah.
And because he was up there with us.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
He took photos with us. So we did that one. And then the third one is the one that you might want to hear about as well. We got kicked out of Phelps Grove.
Okay, so that's a pretty good sized park in
Yep.
Springfield.
And me and Kyle got kicked out.
Were you chasing each other?
No.
Were you chasing children?
No.
Okay, that's good. Just had to knock those off the list. Swinging from climbing trees.
Nope.
Climbing trees would have been good. Were you doing like an obstacle course? See who could do it the fastest?
No.
Did it involve a ball?
No.
Did it involve running?
No.
Jumping? Singing?
No.
Begging for money?
Yes.
I knew I would get there.
So what the
Oh,
task
man.
was, it was called rival lemonade stands. And so what you do
You
is
had lemonade stands in a public park.
Yes.
You can't do that.
I didn't know that. I thought it was a public park. So
Did the cops get you?
no, it was city officials.
And you're like, I'm sorry, I didn't know this.
So here's what happens. So we set up rival lemonade stands, and the point of rival lemonade stands is you have to be right across like the path from each other, so the sidewalk, and you have to sell the exact same lemonade for the exact same price, and you have to convince people walking by why they should buy your lemonade over the other person's lemonade.
Did you make lemonade or have like canned lemonade?
So I was going to make lemonade, and then I noticed that we had some leftover lemonade from an event that we had at our church.
Yeah.
Like 5 gallons worth of leftover lemonade. And so I said, hey, texted like the person who put on the event. Hey.
So
can I
it
just
was
have
homemade.
Sure. From
Okay.
Hy-Vee.
Oh, okay. Hy-Vee, okay.
Yeah, it was gallons of lemonade that I just poured into a jug thing or a dispenser. And we had these rival lemonade stands going on. And then we made like 15-ish sales by the time this happened.
How much were you selling for? $1?
Each. Yeah. And should have done a quarter. That would have been cool.
Oh, man.
So I put mine down at like we had signs too, like I'm selling lemonade for summer camp sunscreen for me.
Yeah.
And he said it was for scholarships, whatever. And we had to vlog the whole thing.
You should have just thinking. I don't know if this would have been possible, but you should have said free lemonade and then
Accepting tips.
maybe a tip jar. But you can't
Yeah.
say anything about the tip. Just casually
Right,
have
right.
it there. Be like, whose lemonade are you going to take?
Yeah,
And
exactly.
then have a tip.
and have a tip. And whoever gets the most tips probably would have been fine then.
How long do you think you were out there before you got caught?
Oh man, 30 minutes or so. Yeah.
So next time, 25 minutes and then leave.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So this happens, and then we make a sale like, oh, this is great. Somebody's like, oh, is it for church camp? Yeah, it's for church camp, blah, blah, blah. And then next person walks up and I go, hey. And she goes, I'm with the city. I go, hey.
Oh.
And she goes, do you have a permit to be selling this? And I go, no, sure don't. I was like, we're just making videos for church camp. And she goes, and I bet you don't have a videography permit either. And I go, no.
You can't take a video. You can't take videos.
I guess not. I don't know.
That one's a little weird.
Yeah.
Like that is like, who cares?
That's all of it.
You're in public property.
Yeah. Well, and so we're making these videos, and she goes, I'm not saying you're in trouble, but I'm saying this is illegal. And I'm like, so
I should leave.
I was like, so we'll pack up and we'll go. She goes, I'm not saying you have to do that. I'm saying what you're doing is technically illegal. I'm like, what?
So you're like, should I leave or should I not leave?
Yeah. I was like, do you work for the city or do you not? And I was like, I don't know. And then Kyle comes up to me and goes, what do you think? Should we keep going? I go, it's not worth it. We have enough video to make the video out of it. I was like, we should just leave while we're ahead.
So do you think someone told her or you think she just...
Absolutely. Because there's no way she randomly showed up to Phelps Grove, walked straight up to us after 30 minutes of us doing it. Somebody definitely called and was like, hey, these people are selling lemonade in a public park. Sorry that we're making fun church camp videos. You don't have to buy lemonade.
Also, the video thing, that one just... I don't think that one matters, really. The lemonade thing, don't sell lemonade in the public park.
Yeah. Well, and that was my idea afterwards. I was like, we should have tried to give away 100 free lemonade cups.
Yeah.
And it probably would have been fine.
Yeah. I think if you give out, I mean, it's like I think a similar idea to like how people can't technically like, I think beg, like ask for money directly or whatever, but you can be like, help or...
Hey, sure would like help.
Anything. Yeah. Something like that. I don't know.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But, so yeah, I got kicked out of the park. And that was what I did this week.
Dang.
On top of throwing footballs that cars almost ran over.
That's wild.
And it really grounded my gears.
It did. I'm surprised that wasn't actually your grinding your gears getting kicked out of the park.
You can only be kicked out of so many parks before you're like whatever to it.
You're growing up so fast. You're learning so much, Dane. I'm really proud of you. What grinds my gears is wild kids. Specifically, as I'm going to park my car, and I turn to my left, and I'm like, that person's attacking the other person with their lips. I'm like, whoa, okay, this is a little... I probably shouldn't stop and stare because I'm parked here. This is kind of weird. So I pulled up a little further, and then I just kind of sat there because I was like, I want to park back in another spot, but I got to wait till they leave. So I kind of played on my phone. Eventually, they drove away. But yeah, it did grind my gears because I did have to burn some time as I was waiting for them to finish. I think they were working on CPR training. But what would you have done in that scenario? I was trying to think, like, should I have knocked? Be like, hey, will you be much longer? I want to park here, but I don't want to be awkward, like staring at you. Should I offered, like, hey, I can call 911?
Were the windows down?
Like, did you eat some peanuts and, like, your throat's closing up and you need air? Like, what's exactly happening? Yeah, the windows looked up.
They looked up.
I didn't look too long. After a few minutes, I decided I should pull up and stop.
You probably should write a fake police report.
I should have said, like, hey, I'm with the city. I'm not saying this. This is illegal. I'm not saying you should stop, but it is illegal.
It is illegal. Whatever you're doing.
Underage kissing is not allowed.
Let me guess.
I don't know how old they were.
Let me guess. You're not married.
Yeah. I'm guessing. I don't think a lot of married couples probably give CPR training to each other in a car at night.
Oh, this is at night?
It was dark. It was dark. Yeah.
Shine your brights on them.
Oh, I could have turned, which would have been really awkward because then I would have had to like turn my car like perpendicular in the road, not like parallel to them.
They would have noticed you were there then.
I should have started honking like, please stop. She's okay.
He's
okay. They can breathe. Okay? You're good. So I was just kind of curious what you would have done in that scenario. I mean, you might have been the one in that scenario.
I would have hosed them down.
That's a good idea too.
Yeah. If their windows would have been down, I just would have taken a fire hydrant and opened it.
Oh, so you're not hosing them down. You're going fire hydrant now.
Fire hydrant them.
Okay, so just straight up, just whatever that foam is everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good idea, actually.
Yeah. Or, fire extinguisher also works.
They could, anything to put out that flame would have been good.
Anything.
Yeah.
Oh man, I would have hit them with my car.
It wouldn't have done anything to your car.
No, yeah, my car really looks better.
Yeah, I should have called you up and just been like, hey, you want to come over here and check this out?
Blowing a whistle, that would have helped.
Yeah. Play loud music. I could have gone like worship music, just really blasted it through their ears.
Hold a boombox up and just stare at them.
I can only imagine. What else?
Reckless love.
Yeah. Stop the count. Stop the count. That's the best you're gonna get. But yeah, that just kind of grinded my gears because it wasted some of my time, and I was just worried. I'm like, are they okay?
The grinding of the gears. Yeah, I get it.
They were grinding gears. But yeah, what grinds your gears, Dane?
Well, so I was on the Instagram as I do. I peruse, and I noticed something that was rather grinding to my gears.
Are you going to be playing some sound?
Yes, I'm going to play.
Well, now I have it where we'll play through the system.
Perfect. Okay, here we go. It's this video, and then we're going to react to it. I don't know how long it is, but it shouldn't be that long.
Okay, let's listen. Come on.
A reminder that the closed door button on your elevator hasn't worked since 1990. It's been a placebo for 35 years. When the Americans with Disabilities Act passed in 1990, it required elevator doors to stay open long enough for someone in a wheelchair or crutches or a cane to get inside, at least 3 seconds. Elevator manufacturers responded by disconnecting the button or just not wiring anything to it in the first place. The head of the national elevator industry confirmed it. No passenger can close those doors any faster. The only ones who can are firefighters and maintenance workers, and they have like a special key, but for everyone else, it's just decoration. And most crosswalk buttons in major cities don't work either. In 2004, New York City admitted that most of their pedestrian crossing buttons had been deactivated ever since they switched to computer-controlled traffic lights. A Harvard psychologist, Ellen Langer, actually explained this by saying, quote, "Perceived control is very important. It diminishes stress and promotes well-being." Meaning we don't actually need the button to work, we just need to believe that it does. So next time somebody asks you to hold the door open and you keep pressing that closed door button, you're just revealing your true colors.
Wow. Unreal.
I think that individual made that purely for views because there are some inaccuracies there.
Wow.
Just want to say, because I did just look up, yes, crosswalk buttons do actually work.
I don't believe
but they rarely trigger an instant light change, which makes sense. Instead of overriding traffic flow, they register a request with the traffic computer. This ensures your walk signal is included in the upcoming light cycle and gives you enough time to cross safely. I know this because oftentimes when I'm walking around downtown, there are times where the walk symbol will not show up. But if you click the thing, then that will pop up for you to walk. Otherwise, it'll just have the red hand still.
Well, he did say in most major cities.
Yeah, at least Springfield wouldn't be considered, I guess, a major city.
Yeah.
I mean, it's right on the cusp.
We're major. Right
on the cusp. But I know they do help, at least at some stoplights. Again, it could be different in Boston, New York, Chicago.
I don't believe in stoplights.
And the other thing, I think I've heard that before.
Elevators are scamming us.
Obviously, the open door button, that works because there's times when they hold the door open. I'm like, okay, I'll click the open, so you're good.
And you lay your body on the line for it.
I feel like there's probably still some older elevators where that still is the case where you can close it, but probably for the newer ones, like you were saying.
So we're being scammed, and it's a placebo.
Yeah. And we like the placebo because we feel like we have the control. So we're like, close. I still do it. I'm like, what if this is the one?
What if this is the one? One elevator where it works.
Yeah. So I still do both those things. But the button for the lights, at least, I know it has a reason.
The government's been scamming us for decades, and here we are again.
Saw a sticker last week that said birds aren't real.
That's facts.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I know that to be true other than Jesus is king.
Well, and then also you're not allowed to have a limited stand in a public park. That's the other thing you know.
We're moving on.
Yeah.
Yo, it's that time of day, so listen up, because it's time for some sports talk. The segment where we boldly analyze things we barely watched. Did we do research?
Factually, no. Emotionally, yes.
We're talking Big Daddy hacks, devastating sacks, and fourth quarter comebacks. But most importantly,
no soccer! And while there is no soccer, there is some swimming. Because, ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Lochte is now the assistant coach for Missouri State Swimming and Diving.
Making $40,000 a year.
I think it's like
30?
30, which again doesn't matter because it's an assistant coaching position.
Wow.
Yes, the second most decorated men's Olympian, I believe that's all right, of all time, is coming to Springfield, Missouri this next season to be an assistant coach for Missouri State Swimming, where I was a swimmer for 4 years and am the current swimming announcer. So Ryan Lochte and myself, we're going to be best friends. Pretty cool.
More importantly, why?
Well, the why is what people have been asking.
Yeah.
Because they're like, why what? Missouri State? What?
And an assistant coach job?
Whenever I heard the news, which actually Rebecca's the first one to tell me because I was not on my phone and she was. She's like, is this real? I'm like, well, let me look. I'm like, yeah, that's real. And I'm like, while it did like kind of shock me, didn't really surprise me at the same time.
I'm surprised.
Because a couple of years ago, we brought in one of the fastest women in history to be the head track coach for women.
Oh, yeah.
Carmelita Jeter.
Yeah.
Super cool. I think she was there for maybe a couple of years, give or take. But yeah, she got her start at Missouri State. She enjoyed her time here, but then she became the head coach, I think somewhere in Arizona, give or take, one of those warmer states. But yeah, she just needed like the experience and a good spot in Missouri State while we don't pay the most. Like it does give you an opportunity to learn.
Shout out to Missouri.
And that's what Ryan Lochte is trying to do here. He could have became a head coach probably at some random schools, but he does not have the experience of recruiting and actually doing all the coaching involved with like doing a college team or
NIL.
whatever else. Yeah. And NIL is like a whole new thing, but there are a lot of aspects of the college coaching experience that he just has no like experience with.
So he's a bum.
No.
Oh.
That's if you have no experience in something, you are not a bum.
A bum.
But yeah, he's coming down here as an assistant coach. People are like, why Springfield? Why this? Why that? And if you do a little bit of research, you learn that his girlfriend went to high school in Springfield, went to college in Springfield.
His lady friend is from here.
And because of that, I think she was probably like, hey, there's some good schools in Springfield that you can maybe try to coach at.
You could swim there.
So yada, yada, yada. He started talking to the coach at Missouri State.
Yes.
He offered the position to him.
Yes.
So he'll be here at least 1 year just to get a lot of experience, help coach. I guess at the same time, because while his main salary isn't that much and it's public knowledge.
I make more than him. You make more than him.
But he also will be doing some branded swim camps where it'll be between Missouri State and Ryan Lochte, and you can bring in a lot of money from those because if each swimmer is paying however many hundreds of dollars, and you have 100+ swimmers, that can bring in thousands of dollars for yourself pretty easily.
Yes.
And they would sell out because everybody's like, oh, I can learn from Ryan Lochte right here in Springfield. That's awesome.
Water aquatics in the pool.
So he will be making money from that. He also, I guess, will be going back to Gainesville, Florida, where he's from and where he went to school.
Florida.
The Florida Gators. And I guess he does swim camps down there, so he'll still go there like once a month. So he will be fine financially. The main point of this, again, is to gain experience and then also allow himself and his girlfriend, who are both from around, or who's from around here, to also just be around Springfield and some of her family, etc. during this time. So looking forward to it. Huge news. It was literally all over, like nationwide news for anyone.
Nationwide's on your side?
I don't know if they brought it up, but several other major news sources did. And that was also like the most engaged Missouri State post probably maybe ever. I know they did like a post where it was like Ryan Lochte and Missouri State Swimming and Missouri State whatever, and the video where he announced his reasoning behind it had like 1 million plays. Like the 1 or 2 posts that were posted had like 20 to 25,000 likes with tons of shares, reposts, etc., and comments.
Makes sense.
And yeah, it's huge. And I heard pretty quickly that as soon as he made that announcement, all these recruits who kind of maybe hadn't been talking to Missouri State for a while, or maybe possibly had declined, well, they all of a sudden are like, hey, so I'm kind of interested at swimming at Missouri State. So I'm sure the main head coach, he's probably like, oh yeah, you didn't think we'd get this guy, would you?
Well, I'd be more scared of Ryan taking my job if I was the head coach here.
No, he's fine. He's one of them.
I'm scared.
He's the one who hired him. He'll be completely fine. He's had a lot of success, and
I'm scared.
you're okay. You can be scared.
I'm scared Ryan Lochte is going to take my job.
Ryan Lochte's gonna take your job?
Yes, I don't have a swimming pool. He can bring a swimming pool.
What are you talking about? You think he's gonna become the youth ministry guy?
Yes.
He
keeps taking our jobs.
I think you'll be okay. I think you'll be okay.
You're saying that because I'm good with pizza and dodgeball.
That's what it is. That's why you will be okay.
Wow.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I jumped quickly in a lot of the comment sections and just had some clever posts here and there, and got some nice engagement on that. And looking forward to when he's actually in town, because I should have an opportunity, at least here or there, to meet him and probably talk to him briefly. I don't know what that'll look like exactly. Looking forward to it either way. At the very least, I'll get a picture, shake his hand, and have him sign everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Your face, your chest, your nose.
Yeah. Everything.
Everything.
So yeah, looking forward to that. It's going to be huge for the city of Springfield and also the Missouri State swim team. And then besides that, we've been doing some fantasy baseball trades this week. I did it not only with the Ryan Rockwell, but also with the Dane Biesmeyer.
I'm Dane.
He is Dane. You don't really need to know too much about this, but one of the trades I did with Dane, he traded me a catcher who's been horrible this year and is now injured, and JJ Weatherholt, great player for the St. Louis Cardinals.
Our goat.
And then I gave him my injured pitcher and a catcher for the Brewers who Jack Holmgren knows very well, William Contreras. So that was one trade that went off, and then
made both of our teams immediately better.
We both were better from it. And then also a trade with Ryan Rockwell occurred. Major blockbuster, huge names being passed around. He gave me Andy Pajes, one of the top outfielders in baseball. Jordan Alvarez, one of the top outfielders in baseball. Kyle Schwarber, one of the best DHs in baseball. And a closer, Andres Munoz, who's okay. And I gave him Nick Kurtz from the Athletics, one of the best first basemen in baseball. Michael Garcia, one of the best third basemen in baseball. Julio Rodriguez, one of the best outfielders in baseball. And Razel Iglesias, who's one of the better closers in baseball. Yeah, in baseball. So big moves going around. I'm still doing very well. Dane's doing well. It's a good fantasy world, and we'll keep you updated to see who wins that league.
Hey, it's big time.
Is it me or Dane? Because it won't be Jack or Ryan.
It can't be Ryan.
And it won't be Bill.
Bill made a move just now, so
he makes moves all the time.
He's pretty good. I like him. Hopefully he'll give me his players.
So
but he won't.
Fantasy baseball's been fun, especially being with all these different guys in the same league. And that's all my sports talk for this week.
I love the mistrust from Bill. If you send him a trade, he immediately is like,
"You're good.
I'm getting fleeced here."
He's like, "You're too good. Why would you want to trade with me?" I'm like, "Dude, you can't just, if someone sends you a trade, you at least think about it." And that's just like,
I like it.
You just want this trade because it'll make your team better.
That's
like,
trades.
That's what a trade's for, Bill.
Trades do that. Yes.
I try to make myself better, and maybe I can make you better in the process.
Right.
You need depth. Your team's bad.
You know what? Never mind. I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
That's where I always get to on it.
It's crazy.
So this week, we also have the NBA playoffs going on, and briefly, I'll tell you.
Who cares? The Lakers are gone.
Yeah, I know, it's great. And Celtics are also gone. That's my team. Yeah. I also like the Warriors, also gone. But I say Warriors. I like Steph Curry. But so the Western Conference Finals has been decided. It will be the Spurs versus Thunder.
Spurs are going to beat the Thunder.
Oh my goodness. But anyways, this is a series that will feed families.
Yeah.
This is like one of those, like, every once in a while you get like, I need to be near a TV moment. Like, every one of these games is going to be
this is
way.
More important. Whoever wins this is winning the championship. So this is essentially the championship right now.
This is the championship, yes. And so it's going to be amazing. And somebody said this is like one of the better playoff series in like 5 years.
I mean, for a series before the finals, I would one of the top ones ever.
Yeah, this is like, I don't know.
Unless you go like way back in the day, Thunder and Warriors, whenever the Warriors came back and beat the Thunder and ultimately caused Durant to go
leave.
to the Warriors.
That was one of the ones that came to my mind. I was thinking Rockets Warriors.
Yeah.
That was a great series.
There were some good ones back in the day with the Cavs before LeBron could get over the hump.
Yeah, Cavs Warriors were great. Yeah, those were great. So I don't know. I will take Oklahoma City in 7 if you made me pick right now.
Yeah.
In that series, that's gonna be huge.
I'm gonna go Spurs in 6.
I would love to see it. I want the Spurs to win.
Wembanyama.
Yeah.
He's gonna throw elbows at everybody.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I was watching that game when that happened, and I saw it. I go, he's gone.
And it's like, but don't be gone the next game. Don't be gone the next game.
Yes, that's exactly what it was. I saw the angle because it would have been Spurs would have won in 5 if he didn't get ejected out of the game. But I saw that they were showing the angle. I was like, okay, man, that's tough. And then they showed the one where you could see his face look back at him, real mad,
and then hit it.
Boom, right to the throat.
And then he tried to like act like he's still moving around. It's like, that didn't look good. But I'm at least glad they didn't kick him out the next game.
Yeah, the NBA did the right thing. Don't kick him out.
It's like we need this.
You gotta be really bad to do.
Like we can't have the Thunder win again. That isn't good for our brand.
It's not good for the brand.
Yeah.
But so then the East Finals is going to be the Knicks right now, and then there's a Game 7 tomorrow on Sunday, yesterday, if you're listening now, between the Cavs and the Pistons. I think the Pistons are going to win. And then
so it's the Knicks, the Cavs, or the Pistons?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're losing. You're losing to the Spurs or the Thunder.
Yeah. It doesn't matter who wins this Game 7 because I think the Knicks are going to go to the championship.
And then lose.
And it'll be one of those like, they're putting up a fight, but they're going to lose in 5. They might get swept.
Yeah.
And it'll be sad because OG Anunoby, I went to high school with. And
what a guy. He was in the championship last year, wasn't he?
No.
Or he was close to it.
Yeah,
Knicks lost in the final?
They lost in the conference finals.
Eastern Conference Finals.
To the Tyrese Halliburton and
the Pacers. Yeah. The Pacers would have won the championship potentially last year until Halliburton went down. Yeah.
Which OG has won a championship before.
Shout out OG.
He won it with
in high school?
No, Kawhi.
Oh, nice.
In 2019 when he played for the Raptors.
Shout out.
So OG does have a ring, which is really cool for us, and he's making so much money.
Yeah,
$20 million a year.
And you're like, hey, do you wanna hang out?
Oh my goodness, yeah. It's like we're not like best friends or anything, but he would remember me. I think
that's a somewhat similar. Drake Baldwin, the Rookie of the Year for the Braves, arguably the best catcher in baseball right now in his second year. He played at Missouri State.
Yes, he did.
In Springfield, Missouri. Shout out. You can see his bobbleheads over there.
Whoa.
The little ones, Missouri State.
Hi, Drake.
Those are worth about $100 a piece, fun fact. But anyways, he overlapped with my younger brother who also played on Missouri State briefly. So I guess they both have each other's numbers and they somewhat stay in contact. So Drake Baldwin's probably going to get a lot of money here shortly.
Hey,
kind of cool.
Might as well.
Yeah. But from everything I've seen, seems like a really nice guy. So that's cool. Nice. It's always nice when the really nice ones are the ones that get the buttloads of cash.
Not the buttloads.
The buttloads of moolah.
Not the buttloads.
Yeah. So speaking of buttloads. Wrong button.
Hey, pal. You just blowing from Stupid Town?
I clicked the wrong button, so that's still relevant. So speaking of buttloads.
Okay, we've officially thrown the script out the window. It's time for the main segment. And honestly, who knows where this is going? We don't. You don't.
God does.
But he's not telling.
Welcome back to the main segment where we switch it up every single week, except when we don't. But this week we are switching it up. We're going to take it back to an oldie but a goodie. We don't need music for this as much. I don't think we need music for this. Okay, I'll look at music. We're doing our Would You Rather segment where we kind of do a rapid fire. We'll do 20 questions each where I got a list made up for Dane. Dane has a list made up for me. And just kind of rapid fire. It'll probably just be a little bit of chaos. Like we'll think about it. We won't go into it too deeply. But because Dane wants background music, I have to look that up. I
love background music.
I know you do, but it just it causes me stress. It doesn't though.
Now this one, I'm feeling pizzeria.
Yes. Pizzeria. Okay, well, I got the audio library pulled up. And again, this isn't a very extensive audio library, so I'll just search pizza. Oh!
See?
License type, let's see. You can...
no
attributions required. No attributions required. Here's the 2 you have.
Okay.
One is a country song, and it's a happy mood, and it's called Ratatouille's Kitchen.
Ooh!
And the other one is pop and dramatic, and is by... Or not by. The title's called Pan Pizza.
Okay, here's what we're going to do.
Do you want me to...
You get one of those and I get one of those. And no, don't play it now. I was going to play it blind.
Kind of like this.
And you would have to take it no matter what it is.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You like that?
Yeah, that one's good.
Then here's the other one. I guess we'll go with it. Okay.
Yes, we have to.
So am I asking you questions first or are you asking me first?
Whichever song you like more.
I feel like I have more words to say, so I'll go with the first one.
Okay.
So here we go.
Are you asking me?
Yes.
Okay.
Dane,
Yes.
would you rather your alarm be a middle school band warming up or someone chewing wet food?
Oh, ew. Middle school band for sure.
Nice. Dane, would you rather always feel a popcorn kernel in your teeth or a sock slipping off in your shoe?
Oh, I hate both of those things.
Yeah.
Popcorn kernel.
Okay. Dane, would you rather speak only in an epic movie trailer voice or a golf commentator whisper?
I think I would always like to be an epic movie trailer voice.
Nice, Dane. Would you rather have your hands covered in maple syrup or your feet covered in wet sand?
Ha, my feet are covered in maple syrup, so let's do maple syrup.
So you have your feet and hands covered in maple syrup?
Yes.
Yeah, you didn't hear that right. Dane, would you rather have to fight a T-Rex using only a lawn chair or a pack of velociraptors with a wet towel?
Give me the lawn chair.
Yes, get that lawn chair out. Would you rather have a personal theme song that plays out loud every time you enter a room or applause every time you finish a sentence?
Applause.
Yep. Dane, would you rather have black and white eagle vision or dog hearing you can't turn off at night?
I already have black and white eagle vision, so give me the eagles.
That's, gosh. Would you rather have a third eye on the back of your head or an extra thumb on each hand?
Thumb.
Yeah, the thumb would be
Eyes
fun.
weird.
Thumb wars, you dominate.
Yeah.
Dane, would you rather every drink taste like pickle juice or every food have the texture of oatmeal?
Oatmeal.
Nice.
It doesn't bother me that
Ew.
much.
Would you rather eat cereal with hot sauce or pizza topped with whipped cream?
Ooh. Cereal with hot sauce.
Hot sauce. Next up, would you rather only eat foods that are bright blue or only eat foods that must be blended?
I'm drinking bright blue foods.
So...
Give me the bright blue food.
Okay, Dane, would you rather have your index finger dispense lukewarm gravy or
Gravy.
melted soft serve ice cream?
Gravy.
Okay, would you rather give up all cheese forever or give up all caffeine forever?
Oh, neither.
You got to choose one.
Cheese.
Okay. Would you rather always look like you just woke up or always look like you're dressed for a job interview?
Job interview.
Would you rather high five everyone you make eye contact with or bow deeply to every stranger?
Bow deeply to every stranger.
Gosh.
That'd be funny.
Dane, 5 more. And there's no song now, but it's okay. But maybe I'll go to the next. Dane, would you rather wear scuba gear to formal events or a tuxedo to the beach?
Tuxedo to the beach.
Final 4. Dane, would you rather fight a kangaroo every birthday or get slapped by a random pigeon once a month?
Slapped by the random pigeon.
That's hilarious.
I want to have a vengeance against the pigeons of the city.
Okay. Final 3. Dane, would you rather trip every time you walk through a doorway or sneeze every time you finish a sentence?
Trip.
Yeah. Yes, you do that anyways.
No.
Dane, would you rather only be able to drink Mountain Dew products as your soda choice for the rest of your life or never be able to drink Mountain Dew again?
Mountain Dew products? Yeah.
Yeah, so that's you only drinking Mountain Dew. Compared to the other one, it's like you can have all the other sodas.
Give me Mountain Dew.
Yeah, figured. And finally, Dane, would you rather not be able to watch a Cowboys game for a 5-year period but they win a championship or have season passes at the 50-yard line when they go 2-15?
Season passes 2 and 15. I'm
And
there,
that's
baby.
it.
Me and Jerry, shoulder to shoulder.
Like, hey, it's just us because no one else showed up for
True.
Pathetic Plane. So, yeah, that's it. Well, I feel like we need to do a different song now.
Yes.
It probably needs to be closer to 3 minutes. What do you want?
I'm feeling more mariachi band.
Mariachi, nothing. So I'll put Spanish.
Spanish.
Okay, do you want to go? Here's one that's 3 minutes, 51 seconds of the rock song, inspirational, Somos el Fuego.
Perfect.
Let's see. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, number 1. If you had to replace one body part with a household appliance, what would it be?
One
Mine are
body
not
part-
either or.
No, it's supposed to be either or. That's so much harder.
As soon as you read it, I started laughing because I was like, I didn't do any either or.
Dang it, Dane.
Body part with one household appliance.
I want a blender on my left hand.
What's the weirdest thing you can say during a hostage negotiation that might actually work?
Oh my word, this is so much harder than what you said. You can be on the pod if you let me free. Yeah.
Perfect. If aliens landed tomorrow and only wanted to talk to you, what's the first lie you would tell them about humanity?
Gosh, this is so much harder. What's the hardest, or what's the thing you'll say?
First lie you tell them about humanity.
We're all nice. I don't know.
What's the most embarrassing thing you do for $17 and a mozzarella stick?
I do about anything.
That's
Most embarrassing thing I would do?
Yes.
I would become a youth pastor.
Oh. If you became dictator for 24 hours, what law are you passing first?
Oh, my word. This is another great one. Everyone is required to put up Christmas decorations on October 18th.
Boo. If you had to be haunted by one children's mascot, who would it be?
Chuck E. Cheese.
Yes. If your brain had unskippable ad breaks, what company would sponsor you?
BetterHelp.
Yes. That's crazy. If you opened a restaurant with zero cooking skills, what would the theme be?
Zero cooking skills?
Yes.
What would the theme be?
Yes.
If it's zero cooking skills, probably McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Yeah.
If you had to legally change your name to a beverage, what would it be?
Dr. Pibb.
Nice. Thank you, Dr. Pibb.
Yes.
What historical figure would absolutely get canceled within 5 minutes of being on this podcast?
Historical figure. I mean, JFK. He's kind of wild.
That's
yeah.
pretty good.
Shots fired.
Would you trust Michael Fuller or Jack with your kids?
Gosh. They would get jacked with Jack, but they'd be a doctor with Michael.
True.
Give me Michael.
Yeah, that's good. If you could make one minor inconvenience happen to your enemies forever, what would it be?
Always feel like wetness dripping down your back.
Ew.
Yeah.
What's the worst possible thing you can hear from your Uber driver?
Worst possible thing. Buckle up. We're going over.
Oh, boy. What celebrity would be the worst lifeguard during a shark attack?
What celebrity? Shark attack. Enrique Iglesias.
Perfect.
I don't know why I said him. That made no sense.
What's the most concerning sentence you could hear in a public restroom?
Most concerning sentence?
Yes.
It's getting kind of packed in here.
Oh, boy.
I don't know.
It's happening again.
It's happening again.
If your FBI agent had to describe you in one sentence, what would it be?
Slender and mysterious.
Whoa. If you had to replace handshakes with another greeting, what would create the most chaos?
Kisses.
Ew. If Samuel became a billionaire overnight, what's the first stupid purchase he'd make?
Oh, first stupid purchase. I'd probably finally upgrade my car.
True.
That'd be dumb.
What's the most concerning hobby somebody could have and reveal on a blind first date?
People watching when they're asleep at night.
Yes. And the last one. What's something that instantly becomes suspicious if done shirtless?
Instantly becomes suspicious if done shirtless. Huh. Let's think about that for a second. I thought the music would start again, so I was trying to think. I think it is stopped. Nope, we're stopping. Could you please repeat the question?
What is the number one thing that would become suspicious if done shirtless?
Principal at a middle school.
Yes, that is true. Can confirm.
That was so much harder. I did Would You Rather. You're like,
you were thinking too much.
I know. The music was making me confused.
You didn't like the Spanish vibes?
Yeah. And I don't know why I said Enrique Iglesias for the lifeguard. I was trying to think of like CeeLo Green or something.
That'd be a good one.
Just someone who probably can't swim very well.
Yeah, maybe so.
Yeah. Pablo Sandoval back in the day.
Pablo, also a guy.
Yeah. Gabriel Iglesias. I think that's
Gabriel, the comedian?
Yeah. That's what I was trying to think of. And I said Enrique Iglesias, the guy who's saying Despacito. So, well, hopefully you like that. Kind of chaotic. Dane didn't listen to the rules of his own main segment.
Well,
Would you rather? It's like, hey, give me this very specific thing for this other deal, for this other question. Like,
that's why it took me so long
that's not a would you rather.
to write them.
I mean, it doesn't surprise me. Of course, that would come from someone who doesn't know they need a permit to sell lemonade in a public park.
You don't need a permit to sell lemonade.
Oh, man.
I've been scammed by the government way too many times.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's time for Dane's manifesto.
If you're walking, pull over. If you're sitting down, go ahead and put your drive ignition in.
If you have a lemonade stand open, close it down.
Temporarily.
Yes.
Because now it's time for the only lemonade stand that stays open 24/7, Dane's manifesto. Lindsay and I were talking recently.
Congrats.
About if she were to come serve in the youth ministry whenever she comes back.
Huh.
And then we've talked about once upon a time that she maybe wouldn't mind being an intern.
Huh.
And just having 10 hours of work a week that you don't get paid for.
But free childcare.
Free-ish childcare.
Childcare, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
You could watch her.
And-
Him.
Well,
Thomas.
yeah, him.
Shepard.
Shepard Thomas Reed. Shepard Joseph Reed.
Shepard Joseph Stalin Reed.
Stalin
Yeah.
Reed, yes. And so she was like, yeah, I would love to do like some things for you, like blah, blah, blah. And then, so I started thinking of what would be the top 5 things I would have her do as my intern.
Yes. These are good. These are good. These are good.
And so, do you remember as a kid when you had this dream scenario that somebody would break something in the house or do something that gets
Yep.
them in trouble,
Yep.
and you make them promise to do whatever you say for the rest of the day?
Yeah.
And
Still do it to this day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rebecca. And, and so this is similar in a sense if Lindsay was my intern. So number one thing that I'd have Lindsay do if she was my intern starting here, wash my car.
Yeah.
Yep. Lindsay, the firm really needs you on this one. We need
Yes.
you to go out there. Here's a bucket of soap. Here's a sponge. And I need you to wash Lazarus the Lightco Lincoln. That's his name. And so that would
Triple
be...
L.
Yeah, exactly. It's an alliteration. And Lazarus is now squeaky clean thanks to Lindsay being my intern. Number 2, we do youth games, and sometimes there's youth punishments. I would have Lindsay do all the punishments, including getting pied in the face.
Ha! Ha!
That's one of the first things that we had to have happen. Is
Hey,
that
you can't have your throat closed up. That's me only.
I was hiccuping.
Okay.
And so Lindsay gets pied in the face immediately. And so that's number 2.
Yes.
Number 3 is something that's happened to me. Lindsay would get thrown into the lake at summer camp.
The Lake of Fire. Yes, that'll be good.
Not the Lake of Fire. the lake at summer camp.
That's different. Not the Lake of Fire. We need her.
We do need her. But
Yes.
she is now in the lake at summer camp because we've convinced all the children to throw her in the lake during summer camp. Number 4.
Yes.
Tell all the middle school boys that she is the reason why we don't have pizza at youth group tonight.
That's good.
That's
That
a
is
big
good.
one.
That
That
is
would
good.
get
She
her-
ate it all.
Yeah, that would get her thrown in the lake
That is good.
by all the youth children.
That's 4. What's the 5?
And number 5, tell all the middle school girls that her hair is fake and she dyes it every week. Because it is. Lindsay's hair is not really red. She dyes it every week and makes a wig. Just ask yourself, why isn't she balding yet? Balding's in her genes, and she should be balding if her hair wasn't fake.
Lindsay, if you're balding, I apologize for the insensitive comments by Dane. And anyone else, if you're balding, I apologize as well, unless your name is Michael Fuller or Jack Holmgren. Just wanted to let this be your PSA.
None of these were insensitive,
Yes.
but Samuel's little known facts are.
Sam's little known facts, out of the box and off the tracks. Oddball genius that knows about tax. Sam's little known facts, and he never listens to Jack.
Welcome back to Samuel's Little Known Facts, part 62. And in honor of Samuel's Little Known Facts and my birthday this past week,
Happy birthday.
Thank you very much, Dane. I decided to do a birthday coupon edition. So while this isn't necessarily Little Known Facts, maybe you don't know about all the places you can cash in for your birthday.
Cashing in.
So I just want to give you a little disclaimer. A lot of these places, you probably need to sign up for their rewards accounts well in advance of your birthday for it to work properly. Recommend probably at least a few weeks to a month beforehand if you want to get these specials. So here's some for you. I probably won't say the local ones because that's not relevant for the people in Michigan. Anyways, Sephora. You get a gift during your birthday month. A lot of times.
Free makeup.
I mean, sorry, my throat's closing up again. Yeah, they give you like a choice of a couple different gifts. Sometimes it's like facial whatever, which is good for your skin.
Cream.
It's hard to find the one that's more boyish because they're both kind of girly, but I found one. Good option.
That's good.
Next up, you got Panera. If you sign up for the rewards, you get a free pastry. Usually it kind of lasts for like the week of your birthday, give or take. Starbucks. Something you only can do on your birthday and only if you have the app. And if you've made a purchase at Starbucks, I believe during the year, you can get a free drink on your birthday, whatever you want with any sort of custom add-in. If you want 12 shots of espresso, get 12 shots of espresso. It'll be free. Just sign up for the app beforehand. Next up, the big one, which I mentioned, 7 Brew, which are popping up all over the country. Ideally, don't make a rewards account. Don't do it. Because if you want to get drinks from all the locations multiple times throughout the day and potentially beat the record of 10, you just show your ID, say it's your birthday, and get whatever drink you want. I apologize in advance if you try to get multiple and they eventually stop you. But I'm 8 to 9. And then the 10th one is where it got a little dicey.
So go for 9.
Yeah, go for 9.
Yes,
or
go
maybe
for 9.
if you have multiple locations, it might work where you can go to each location and you're fine.
Wear a mustache at one of them.
That could be good. That could be good.
Yes.
Fake IDs as well.
Yes.
Next up, you got Firehouse Subs. I
Ooh.
believe as long as you make a purchase within 6 months of your birthday,
Okay.
is at least $1, then on the day before your birthday, on your birthday, or after your birthday, you can go in and get a free medium sub with any purchase.
You can tell me
So
that.
I bought
with a purchase?
So I bought a bag of chips for like $1.50 and got a free $10 sub.
So you basically, you got chips.
Yeah. So basically, buy 2 things within 6 months of your birthday,
Yes.
and then you get a free sandwich. Next up, you got Waffle House. You get a free waffle during your birthday month. The only issue
You
with
get a
that,
free waffle.
yeah, the only issue with that is you have to print off the coupon to show it to them, and you have to sign up for the rewards.
No.
There's another company called Madewell. It's kind of like trendier clothing, more so on the girls' side, but they do have guys' options as well. Sign up for the rewards, and they'll send you $25 to spend. Smoothie King. I don't know exactly how this works besides sign up for the rewards. I think it expires on your birthday, but you get a 20-ounce smoothie for $2. So. Hawaiian Bros, you get $10 to use for your birthday month,
Terrible.
which you already signed up for the rewards.
I am.
So your birthday month, you'll get $10 to use on whatever.
Next March?
Yeah, it's a while.
Yeah.
So, but this
I'm
is
never
for
going to
people.
Hawaiian Bros
Anybody
again.
who has birthdays coming up, just listen to these.
Man.
There's a place called Box Lunch. It's kind of like a,
Yeah.
I don't know, kind of like a, not a comic book store, but kind of like trendy, like Marvel,
Yeah.
Harry Potter,
Marvel-y.
etc. But they give you
Marvelous.
$5 credit to use around your birthday. There's another place that's oftentimes in malls called Lolly and Pops. I got a free
Yes.
cotton candy during my birthday month.
Oh.
So that was kind of fun. There's another place that I mentioned last week where I spent that credit that I had for 10 years, Tilly's.
Yes.
Sign up, and I believe they send you $5 to use
Crazy
around your birthday.
place.
Honey Baked Ham, another different restaurant. I don't know exactly what you get. I think it's like a free sandwich maybe if you've made a purchase, I think previously, then you get one on your birthday. I don't know exactly what you get, but I have Hallmark written down. You get some sort of coupon. At Andy's Frozen Custard, you get a free birthday cone that's put on the app that expires at the end of your birthday month.
Andy's is terrible.
Denny's, I got that today. You get a free Everyday Slam,
Oh.
and that usually lasts a few weeks. I don't know if First Watch is nationwide, but you get a buy one, get one free coupon that lasts for about a month. Hoo Hot, you get buy one, get one free.
What?
Yeah, something else.
You
Kind of
didn't
crazy.
tell me that.
I'm telling you all right now.
I love
There's
Hoo
like
Hot.
15 more coupons. And again, if you need to know all these, listen to the episode
Ooh,
again.
hot?
AMC, if you sign up for their rewards, you get a free large popcorn on the month of your birthday. Buffalo Wild Wings, you get 6 free wings if you have their app and you're signed up. Most of these, again, you have to have the app. Chick-fil-A, this is new.
Oh.
In the past, they just gave you like a free dessert. So like a milkshake, whatever else. But then
I
I
want
looked today, they changed it.
I want a burger.
You get a free, it's Chick-fil-A, you get a free sandwich,
Ooh.
nuggets, or breakfast entree.
Man, sandwich
So
it is.
all of a sudden, that's better than a milkshake.
Oh, yeah, really? Yeah.
What did you just say?
I said, oh, really? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
shoot. All right.
Yeah.
I'm
Taco Bell.
efficient. The Bell.
Free Baja Blast Freeze.
Think outside the bun.
Exactly. There's another place called Great American Cookie. I think you just get like a
A cookie.
cookie. Yeah, go figure. Tropical Smoothie. This one's annoying. I didn't get it because you have to go on your birthday with the app. And I think, again, you have to make a purchase
Oh,
sometime prior to your birthday
I like
happening.
Trop Smoothie.
And then they give you a free smoothie on your birthday.
Nice.
Einstein's, you get a free egg sandwich with a purchase. And that lasts, I think, about 2 weeks from when you get it. Also, randomly with Einstein's, you can get free coffee whenever with a purchase if you have the app.
Huh.
So if you're a coffee
Just
person,
anytime?
yeah, I
Like
think that's
black
I think
coffee, I
that I think
assume?
that always loads back onto your app. So if you just want to go in there and get like a bagel, then you can get a free coffee with it.
Hmm.
So I think that's always there. And then the other places I had written down, but I'm not positive what the coupons are. Cold Stone, if you sign up, I believe they give you like a free ice cream of some kind.
Of something.
Jimmy's Egg, another breakfast place, I believe they give you a free entree maybe. There's another place called, I don't know if this is nationwide, the Urban Cup. They give you a free birthday cupcake. Breadsmith, don't know if that's just local or nationwide. They give you $10 to spend. And then Mr. Goodson's, I believe, give you a free sandwich.
I love Mr. Goodson's.
So a lot of places, most of them, they have rewards programs. So just try to sign up for those in advance and you should be good. The only ones which are like, you don't need it, I'm pretty sure it's really just 7 Brew.
You always need it.
I think 7 Brew is the only one where you don't have to have like a rewards program
Something.
set up. Pretty sure. But at the same time, maybe you should make one. I don't really know.
I don't know either.
That's Samuel's little known facts, telling you all the different birthday coupons. I know there's several that I've missed. If there's any that stick out to you that you know I missed, please throw it in the comment section. That'd be super cool because then all of us can get all the free stuff together.
Not the podcast, the comment section.
Huh?
Not the podcast, the comment section.
Yeah, the comment section. Yeah, it's not in our podcast comment section. Go to the comment section, section.
And throw it in there.
Yeah. Or please put it here. And then when people ask, where did you hear about our birthday club? You tell them, I heard about it on the
section.
Until Next Week podcast.
Oh.
So that's my little known facts, which I'm sorry, but it's time.
Everybody's favorite segment.
And now it's time for Jokes with Jack.
Part 115, Jokes with Jack. This one's a bit far-fetched, but just hear me out. What do you call a casual and comfort sandal that only a St. Louis Cardinals first baseman would wear for the 1 year that he played for them? Lance Birkenstocks.
No, not Lance Berkman.
And now it's time for
So Jack's jokes suck.
I wonder how long you had to think about that one. It's like this is for a very niche community. A 1 year first baseman for the Cardinals. What would you call the shoe? Lance Birkenstock.
Because he did. Lance Berkman was great.
He was.
All right.
Got his autograph in 2011.
Did he only play one season?
No,
for
he
the
was there
Cardinals?
2011, which was his first year there because I went to spring training that year, and he signed a baseball card for me as he was driving into the player parking lot. He was driving a truck.
Yeah, he was.
And I know he was there 2012.
He's from
but
Waco, Texas.
I think 2013 he was gone.
Got it.
Yeah.
So he was there in 2011
And then-
and 2012.
And then he got injured. I think he only played he didn't play a lot of games in 2012.
He did. Yeah, it's correct. He only played 32 games.
But he played when it mattered in 2011 and helped him get that championship. So
Exactly. And he was an all-star in 2011. Which
yeah,
is
he was
crazy.
really good. He had like 30 plus homers.
Yeah, he hit 301, had a 959 OPS.
Yeah, he was very good. And he was probably at what, 35 that year? 36?
Man, it went backwards for some reason.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was 35, yeah.
I know baseball. I know ball, guys. I know
Well,
ball.
He had several down seasons. So 2009, he had a good
Think how
season.
good they would have been in 2012 if he was healthy the whole year. And that was the year they also got Carlos Beltran when he was playing super good. Like, they should have won another World Series. If they wouldn't have hired Mike freaking Matheny in 2012.
My goat.
So way worse than Ollie Marmol, I'll say it.
Berkman finished 7th in the MVP in 2011.
Yeah, he was good.
Which is crazy.
But yeah, that's the Jack with Jokes, our favorite segment. Otherwise known as Jokes with Jack. We have no voice memos this week. Boo, hiss, but we do have some Instagram messages. Psych, we don't. So please send us those. But we do have some Spotify responses and our Spotify poll result. And it was, what promotion should we bring back? With 0% of the votes, beer night. With 14.3% of the votes, the American Airlines pass. So we have one rich listener who wants to pay $250,000 for all-you-can-use pass. And then there was a tie. There was a tie for which one should come back between the McDonald's Olympics special and the J.C. Penney's buttons. So,
we should do both.
Interesting. Yeah. Why not both? Just no beer night and the American Airlines pass. One of you is loaded, I found out. So
A little of both.
pretty cool. And then we have a lot of comments. Lots of comments right here. Starting off with, I think, Katana.
Katana, yes.
Who put, Dane, remember that one time you split your pants in half at a wedding?
Take it.
And you responded, Katana, I don't know what you're talking about. So that was one of them. We had Jillian. And again, a lot of these are, I believe, new listeners.
These
or
are
at
the
least
youth
new
students.
commenters. So again,
Yes.
hey, if you're listening, make sure to subscribe on Spotify.
Go to class.
And on Apple. Leave the comments on Apple, but subscribe on both. Get us to all the reviews. Get everybody to leave a 5-star review, please. That'll be awesome. Then we'll say good job. Next up, we have Jillian who put, Dane, this is good stuff. And Jack responded, unlike his fantasy baseball team. And
Jack,
then
quit talking to them.
he said, Jillian, go to class.
Go to class, Jillian.
Next up, we have another one of your students, Allie Hoopy. She put, my thoughts. I do indeed have 2 dogs, but I wouldn't consider myself a mom. Samuel, those blackhead strips are terrible. You got to stop using those.
True.
Dane, throw away your wife beaters.
No, I need those.
Southern Indiana is Cardinals country because that is the closest baseball team to us. We are about 80% Cardinals and 20% Cubs fans with
Ew.
really no Reds fans. I'm sure the farther north of Indiana you go, you get more Cubs fans. Also, none of my family members are from the St. Louis area. Shout out Ellie. Jack, again, he responds on everybody's comments because that's what he does. He put, Dane, keep the wife beaters. Rock it and start rap battles like an 8 Mile. Angela put, I love that Jack's comment has to be hidden.
It got bleeped out by the community.
And
or
then
whatever.
Dane responded, Jack's comment should always be hidden.
True.
Next up, I believe we have Harvey.
I don't know who Harvey is.
I feel like it's probably some sort of student.
Maybe.
But Dane, you're really cool with glasses emojis.
Well, I
Like
mean,
cool sunglasses.
Only facts in the comments so far.
You put go do your homework. Then we have Jack's actual comment, which is a lot of words. Dane rocking the tank top should be illegal. Like, save some dates for the rest of us.
Whoa.
Jack, you're married. But his fantasy trade proposals are horrible. I hope you don't propose to a woman like you proposed your fantasy trades, shaking my head. Dane likes Mrs. Incredible. Got me rolling. It's wild to say that she needs no explanation for half the audience on why she is number one.
Samuel said that. I didn't say that.
Inappropriate, Dane.
I didn't say that.
Deport this man. Cheap beers and free baseball promos was such an entertaining part of the pod. Well done until next week.
Samuel said that. I didn't say it.
Well, he said you're the one who's supposed
She
to be
was just
deported
number
because of
one.
it.
She was very motherly. Remember how
Yep.
she saved them? Saved
Oh,
Jack?
yeah.
And made herself into a parachute?
Yep.
She saved the plane that one time. Leave all the saving to the men?
Oh,
I don't
man.
think so.
And she's married too. First Lainey Wilson, and now Mrs. Incredible. Oh, the worst. Dane, I'm sorry.
Terrible.
I'm sorry. What I'm not sorry for is our number one
We're going to transfer into this.
sponsor of the week, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. And Dane, what do you have for us this week?
We're going to go straight into it.
The Bible.
Let's see here. Let's see here. So, anyways, we are getting into it. And this week, started talking about it with somebody this week. And so I started thinking of, why did the thief on the cross get into heaven and not necessarily the Pharisees? And it's because they had their premise wrong. I just scroll down to my notes here, but they had their ideas wrong of why they should be getting into heaven. Because, see, the Pharisees always started with I, and justified their standing by their good works. They always were like, hey, we kept the law. We have been the ones who are above the law. They try to use the law to become religious elite leaders and throw it into the face of people rather than being like, hey, this is like what Jesus says, that we should follow him. Well, they were always referencing the Old Testament. And so instead of saying, hey, this is what God would have us do, that's why we follow these things. We don't throw it in your face. Actually, in fact, we want to live by the law and point you back to the law. But the point of the law is to show that you could never be good enough in order to perfectly keep it. That was the whole point of the law, is that we needed somebody to come and be the perfect fulfillment of the law. And the thief on the cross rightly recognized who Jesus was next to him. He was the perfect sacrifice. He was the one who would go before us and to pay the penalty of sin and death forever, so that way we would no longer have to be that person paying that. And so any person who starts their justification for why they should be in heaven, anytime they start it with I, they always get it wrong. And in fact, it talks about it in Romans 10 verse 9 here, where it says, if you confess with your mouth that Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. And it also talks about it in Ephesians 2, 8 through 9, where it says that you have been, here we are, for by grace you have been saved through faith, and this is not of your own doing. It is the gift of God, not a result of works, so that no one may boast. For we are his workmanship, created in Christ Jesus for good works, which God prepared beforehand that we should walk in them. And so you can't boast and say that I did anything. And actually, Jesus goes on to talk about it in Matthew 7, where he says more people than you think will actually not be getting into heaven, which is actually a very scary idea and verse here, because in verse 21 it says, Matthew 7, not everyone who says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of heaven, but the one who does the will of my Father who is in heaven. On that day, many will say to me, Lord, Lord, did we not prophesy in your name and cast out demons in your name and do mighty works in your name? And then I will declare to them, I never knew you. Depart from me, you workers of lawlessness. So anybody who comes to the Father and says, God, I did it all. I'm the one who deserves all the glory, honor, and praise. Like you're God, yeah, but I did all these things. Wrong. And in fact, you might be asking yourself, how do I know who gets into heaven? How can I tell if somebody gets into heaven? And the verses right before this, 15 through 20, actually bear it out for you. In 15, it says, beware of false prophets who come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly are ravenous wolves. You will recognize them by their fruits. Are grapes gathered from thorn bushes or figs from thistles? So every healthy tree bears good fruit, but the diseased tree bears bad fruit. A healthy tree cannot bear bad fruit, nor a diseased tree bear good fruit. Every tree that does not bear good fruit is cut down and thrown into fire. Thus, you will recognize them by their fruits. So you will be able to tell who is a believer and who is not a believer and who will be getting into heaven simply by their fruits. So if you want to look at somebody's life and observe and see if they're going to heaven, observe the fruit in their life, which the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, gentleness, faithfulness, and self-control. Observe those fruits in their life. Do they bear fruits that mirror those fruits that are in Jesus? Then that's probably a genuine follower of Jesus.
Let's go. Good
Bang.
words. Bang, bang. Number 2, sponsor of the week. Jake, Trustin, Art, Pretty Ricky, and Baby Reverend Banks.
Wow. The
What a
baby.
guys. What a trio.
The
And
baby. The
Yeah,
baby
The baby.
of the Reverend.
Next up, we got Hannah Harper, number 3, sponsor of the week, who won American Idol and is from...
Las Vegas.
No, I actually just went blank. Willow Springs,
Wherever
Missouri,
that is.
which is very close to Springfield.
It
like
is.
about an hour-ish away, maybe an hour and a half. But yeah, she'll be on the pod next week, probably. If she's listening right now, she will be. If she's not listening right now, she probably won't be. But yeah, pretty cool to see a local-ish girl win.
Local legend.
At the very least, it is a Missouri girl, but she's closer to Springfield than like Kansas City or St. Louis, so we will claim her.
We
So,
do claim her.
Shout out to Hannah Harper. Again, if you're listening, you can be on the pod if you want. Just let us have some of your career earnings. Not up to this point, preferably after you make a lot of money for touring. So
Yes.
we can discuss a little more. I'm friends with Ron Lochte, if that's cool with you. So yeah, just want to let you know. So thank you, Hannah, for winning.
Friday Pickleball is our sponsor. Use my link in the bio for 10% off at least $95. We also have shirts. Kids, if you want a shirt, you got to tell me before the school ends. Keep telling your friends. If you enjoy this podcast, give us 5 stars. And please follow the Spotify link on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and everywhere that you can leave us a voice memo. Go ahead and make us TikToks, kids, if you want to. And you can also use the Bloom card if you hate your phone.
That's not even on there anymore.
And don't like being on the internet. You use your Bloom card. And finally, thank you for listening to episode 67 of the Until Next Week podcast.
Click the links in the bio. Thanks for listening. Episode 177 of the Until Next Week podcast has now concluded.
Bonjour.